Leadership's one of my favorite subjects in the world. Not only is it my PhD, but I'm just as passionate about it today as before I even started my study. Within the business context, as a business owner, how can I give leadership? How can you give leadership? Number one, people know that they can count on you, that you're going to be there. You don't always have the answers, but you are there and you're looking at the right problems. If you have people in your organization, your trusted people, your top people who say things like, can we take a look at this? First question I would ask them is, yeah, why do you think that's so important? As soon as they gave me the answer, I'd be like, you know what, that's brilliant. Thank you so much for helping. You're right. Okay, let's look at this. And so affirming your people, affirming the fact that they're allowed to see things that you don't see, that's tremendous. Patrick Lencioni, the 5 dysfunctions of a team, he talks about that healthy conflict all the time. You're going to win if you have that going on in your business. Healthy conflict where you can disagree with each other. But next, when it comes to leadership for you, know this. Kouzes and Posner, largest research leadership study of all time. The number one criteria that they came up with, the best leaders in the world, they don't tell people what to do. They show people what to do. They don't tell, hey, you do this, you do this. They say, hey guys, here's what we're going to do. Here, come on. And they show you what to do. They know that you're in it with them. As soon as they have it, then you can back up and go on to the next thing. But you don't just bark out orders all the time. You don't say it's my way or the highway. You say, here's what we're going to do. And there's a sense of we're going there together. When people were asked in their mind to think of the best leader that you've ever worked with personally, number one thing they came up with, they didn't just tell me what to do. They were always showing me what to do, and it made all the difference. Being decisive at work as a business owner, to me, not only was it identified as the number one criteria in the Harvard study, but to me, it is the most important thing because it allows your people to know this thing is moving forward. Now, people don't want to follow a leader who's always right, but they do want to follow a leader who is always real. And so if you can keep it real with your team, with your people, and you say, hey, this is what I believe we need to do next. Does anyone see a problem with that? Because we need to keep this thing moving forward, and you make those decisions. Then, when something goes wrong, I actually love it when things go wrong. Not huge things, but listen, if I can go back to my people and say, hey guys, it ends up that I made a horrible decision here. I blew it. I own that. I am so sorry, but we're going to fix that right now. And so here's what's going wrong. Somebody help me. And you begin to look at this together. Everyone's going to bring their best to the table. And guess what? You just gave them permission. They can get it wrong sometimes as well. Hey friends, when you have to make your best decision, you decide in your mind, decisions keep things moving forward. They don't create bottlenecks. You're going to beat your competition. I give one small story on this. Would you rather be the kind of business that makes 100 decisions every single month, gets 90 of them right and 10 of them wrong, and go say, hey, I'm really sorry about those, we'll fix those? Or the kind of business who says, we can only make 10 decisions a month because we have to get them all right. If you're only making 10 decisions a month, and your competitors are making 100, you're going to lose. But the reverse is also true. Make decisions, do the best you can, fix the bad ones, and keep moving forward. How can a busy entrepreneur find his or her true passion? Well, it's not about going in and doing what you have to do. As a matter of fact, when you're not sure what to do, when you're not sure what the next steps are, when we have that what's called ambiguity, here's what the research would show. It causes a mental stress. It's always in the background. It's an energy zapper. It just keeps everything down. But when you know, here's the plan, we're going to go work the plan. The plan might work, it might not work. If it doesn't work, we'll change the plan. But when you have a plan and it's agreed upon, it brings this new bounce to your step. It brings a new energy for your whole team. When people in your organization know what they have to do on that day to get it done, life happens. It's great stuff. And then change the plan if you need to. But more often than not, all of a sudden we're all working together. We're loving this. And people are going to say, hey, if that worked, what about this? What about that? That's where the energy comes from. If you're not sure what to do next, mental ambiguity, it slows things down. It saps your energy. When you have a clear and actionable plan, your passion will come back. What business advice would I give my younger self? For me, that's easy. There was still too much people pleaser mentality in me when I got into business for myself. And I wanted to know, well, what's everyone else think? Is this going to be okay? I almost wanted people's permission in case I failed. It's like, well, I asked a bunch of other people too, and I wasn't ready to be my true self. The best advice that I could give myself, my younger self, is, look, you're wired up to be you. You go run with that thing. Have confidence, and if you mess up, it's okay. I was so scared to make a mistake. Now I value making mistakes. Why? Because I can learn from them and we can change them quickly. And so the number one thing I would tell my younger self, it's going to be okay. You can do this. Jump in there with both feet and go for it.